back in 2013. Don't cringe yet! Back in 2013, two dumbass teens started a middle school relationship. 7 years later, they got engaged, and a year after that, they got married. And guess what? Those two dumbasses are us!
You can't start it with this energy. It's too aggressive.
We were together
Middle
since
school.
the 2010s. Before 2015. Do you even remember the year 2015? You don't! Like every major event in my life, I'm obligated to monetize it by sharing it with the internet. So I have my new husband as opposed to the old one. So I have my husband with me, and that's exactly what we will do. When I started doing storytime videos, one of the first stories I talked about was how we met. Dude, if we didn't get married and stayed together, my YouTube channel would have...
You would've want bigger, let's be real.
We wanted to do like a small wedding.
Such hubris in our early planning days.
Should've just got hitched, bro.
Probably should have taken
My-
your dad's offer.
My dad literally, when we were like halfway through planning this, he was like, hey, listen. If you guys just get hitched in Vegas and we don't have to do all this shit, I'll give you like $5,000. I didn't want to book a venue because when my mommy got married, they had a backyard wedding. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. It was very pretty. They had to do a lot of work. And to be honest, like landscaping and like putting up all these decorations. This dad made us this metal sign and he put Joey's name first.
Let's go.
I was like, what the fuck? All of our decorations were like secondhand from our friends' weddings that, first of all, we weren't invited to one of theirs.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My favorite decoration that we did, and I can't show it because it has our faces in it, but it was this big wall with pictures of us throughout the years from like all the way back in 2013. We went to our first dance together to like pictures from prom, graduation, other weddings, our engagement photos. It was like all up on the wall. And it was
great.
It was just so cute. Look how handsome Mr.
Dun,
Lumps was. He had the drippiest fit. A lot of people were like, why wasn't he the ring bearer? I don't even know if he would walk down the aisle in a straight line.
Nah, he would have went back and forth to each side.
Make sure everybody pets him.
It would have taken 30 years for us to get the rings.
Would have slobbered all over my wedding dress. There were a few things that we did want to do, like traditionally wedding stuff. Side note, I did want to be engaged for like a year, because usually, like in Utah, people get married real quick, and I wanted to wait another year so that I could drink at our wedding. I wanted to party.
We ball.
Let's start at the beginning. The day finally came,
June 4th? You
June-
don't remember?
Everyone gets married in June because it's Pride Month. So technically, we are a gay couple.
I don't think you say that.
My mom did my hair. The headpiece that I wore, she wore for her wedding. I did my makeup with all of my bridesmaids, and we did, I don't know how many shots.
Too many. You guys took forever.
Okay.
There were like 4 times where people came to the trailer that I got ready in. Which, by the way, I had to get ready in an unair-conditioned fucking trailer.
Oh my god.
Bullshit. Anyway, literally went from being told you need to be ready in like a couple minutes to she doesn't even have her dress on.
Well, they can't start without me, so...
Yeah.
My mom got me dressed in my dress, and then we did a reveal.
And cried.
And she cried. Listen, I don't have a lot to say about my dress, because I just got it online. But my shoes, pretty f***ing cool.
They're nice. I looked great.
Joey got a white tux instead of the traditional
Any
black
dudes out
one.
there that are going to get married, don't listen to your woman. Do the suit you want.
What did I tell you?
I wanted tailcoats.
The Tom and Jerry ass. One thing I didn't know is that when your parents got married, your dad also wore a white tux.
I didn't know that until after I wore a white tux at my own wedding.
Dude, he didn't even say anything. If you look at our wedding photos versus your dad's wedding photos, I'm like, that's the same. When was this taken? When we were in the house about to go out down the aisle, sometimes I do that, like, ooh, I'm a little excited. but I tried to do it, and then I genuinely teeheed. I was like, oh my god, I'm so, like, excited.
It felt like an eternity standing up there.
Did you cry?
Little.
I'm looking at these photos. You don't look like you're tearing
I'm
up.
really good at holding my tears.
We did write our own vows. I have them. You wanna...
Nope.
I don't either. I had to say my vows first, and I was like, fuck. I feel like yours were so much better than mine.
I just like steal quotes.
There's a Game of Thrones in there. I did Panic at the Disco.
Oh, man.
It did not age well. In these coming years, many things will change, but the way that I feel will remain the same.
Oh, I barely remember the words and the conversations, but the entire experience as a whole
Oh my
is
god.
burned into my memory.
After we kissed and then walked back down the aisle, I was high-fiving people like I was famous. I totally forgot to mention, but when we were walking down the aisle, the song that was playing was The Streets of Whiterun from Skyrim. I'm not a nerd!
No traditional bride march here.
No one knew, unless they did know. Dude, why
There's
are
the
you
boys.
smiling harder with your groomsmen than with me?
They're my boys. I don't know what you want. They're the boys.
So, we had this cake, we had our topper on there, and I even painted and made Lumpy and Lewis on our cake. But, we cut the cake, and the topper
Guy dived straight into the concrete.
shattered. It's still in pieces. I have it in a Ziploc bag.
I didn't even care.
Oh,
Some of these you can see it start to tip. Yeah.
Oh.
You can see it leaning.
Lean.
We didn't even get like a customized groom and bride top.
I spent forever looking for a funny enough one. I didn't want one of those like, wife
Ball
dragging
and
me
chain.
away from video game. Whee! I like how I customize our pets, but not us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, do you remember the balloon arch?
Every once in a while, in the middle of anything, you just hear pop, 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 pop.
It took forever to set up too, and by the end of the night, they were like, just take it down. Gosh, it was so pretty. We had our first dance. 1,000 Highways by Sunreal. I'm gonna get copyrighted, bro! Turn that shit off!
Just cut it out. Oh my god. YouTubers, guys. Don't live with them.
had our
Everything's a
first
bit.
dance.
Please help me.
We had our first dance. Next was our daddy-daughter dance, and I'm going there looking around for my dad, and he's like wearing a t-shirt and jeans because he changed. And I was like, what are you doing? I got comfortable. The ceremony's over. So we had to wait for him to go change back.
Oh man.
I thought that was funny. Oh my
Our
gosh.
friends went and rode on the car and vandalized our property.
I
That's
literally
right.
have...
This is actually a video of us suing our friends for vandalizing our vehicle.
These photos are evidence, actually. They threw a bunch of balloons in my car. Oh my gosh, I was laughing. I thought I would pee myself.
A
They drew
wiener.
boobies, wieners, Among Us. It stayed on there until, like, long after our honeymoon. But the rest of the night, after the ceremony,
It just turned into a party. Then everybody line danced.
Because, you know, we're in Utah. We got a square dance.
There were so many people. It was really like our wedding that made me realize how big both of our families are.
Just the amount of people that care about us were there.
Brody cried.
We were inside signing the marriage certificate, and
The legal documents were the reality for Brody.
look at how in love we are.
It's so much fun all day long.
Later that night, it looked so cool at night. Still dancing, still partying. But I remember it was like us, our party, just chilling and stuff and talking and drinking. And then over by the dance stuff was like my parents and all of their friends. They were like having a blast. They were doing
Oh, yeah.
karaoke.
He just let
Like,
him.
honestly, my parents did a lot, literally hosting our wedding there. I feel like all the partying they did with their friends was definitely more for them than
Oh,
it
yeah.
was for us. Did you guys come me? Dude, I was f***ing tired.
Oh man, we got home and I went straight to bed. Pajamas, sleep.
It was so fun.
Came home, got all our shit together, and got on a plane.
Yep. We did just celebrate our first anniversary. We'll have to do something bigger every year.
Oh.
Okay, so I have this wedding video, and then I'll do the honeymoon video, and then I love reminiscing about our wedding. We do it pretty often now.
I mean, it's only been a little over a year. Makes sense.
Oh yeah, we filed our taxes jointly for the first time.
Woo! I don't get a tax return anymore. Let's go.
You knew the consequences.
You have to whittle felony tax away, Jamie.
But now we've been married. Shit, let's keep going, man.
Wasn't that the plan? What do you said that like it's not the option.
Till death do we part, bitch.
So death to us.
To death do us part, bitch.
To death to us.
To
Till death.
I'm not putting that in. I love you.
I love you more.
No, you don't, bitch.